I want to talk now about Thames Water, because they've been privatised, as have most water companies in the United Kingdom. Their shareholders are now demanding that bills, this is Thames Water, the biggest water company in the UK, but many other water companies are presumably thinking about the same thing, because they've been so dreadful in the last while in regard to so much sewage, high prices, dividends to shareholders, which, look, they're a commercial company, dividends to shareholders are what they do. But now shareholders are demanding a 40% rise in water bills after cutting off funding. This is the owners of Thames Water refusing to provide a £500 million cash injection to prevent its collapse as they renew demands for household bills to increase by 40%. This is a consortium of pension funds, foreign states, on Thursday announcing they would stop the funding the company needs and accuse the water regulator of rendering it uninvestable. Well, should these companies even be in private ownership anyway? It's a commodity, but also it's something we need every day. These companies have two jobs. They are to provide us with clean water through our taps and also to take away the water that isn't clean, but they don't seem to be able to do that, and then they want to increase the bills to such a degree and also give their shareholders yet more money when underinvestment has been endemic for such a long time. I want to talk to Geoffery Lean, who is an environmental journalist. Geoffery, what do you make of this? Thank you for joining me this morning.
Well, it's a scandal on top of a very long-running scandal that's been going. I've been covering for 30 years at least now, since the whole thing was considered in the first place. And you know, over the last, privatisation was supposed to benefit ordinary people, partly by making them shareholders, and partly by putting investment into the water system, into sewage works, to providing water, which the state found it hard to do because it competes with a lot of other priorities. But that's not what's happened, and indeed some was predicted that what was going to happen. Over the last years since privatisation, water bills have gone up by 360%. At the same time, the debt of water companies has gone up to 60. Sorry, when they started, Mrs. Thatcher wrote off their debt entirely. She gave them £5 billion to start as a completely clean slate. Since then, they have managed, despite rising water bills by 360%, to increase their debt by up to 60 billion, and take out 56 billion for themselves and their shareholders, while sewage has reached not a single river in England in good ecological condition because of river pollution, largely from water companies. And 1/5 of all the water that's dispatched to us never reaches us, because it leaks on the way to getting to us. So 1/5 of all, only 4 drops in 5 out of your tap have actually reached you.
How difficult, Geoffery, how difficult can it actually be to run a water company? I mean, this is not about investing in funds. This is about investing in infrastructure. It's about keeping water clean and getting rid of the dirty water. I mean, it just seems to be, in concept anyway, I've never run a company, but in concept, a fairly simple thing.
You'd have thought so, wouldn't you?
Yet it's become incredibly complicated and all about profit, which to me anyway, I'm not a socialist, but I don't see why privatisation has worked at all in terms of water companies. The benefits just aren't there.
I entirely agree. I mean, in some cases it has. You know, I think BT privatisation probably has worked.
Well, that's driven down prices to a huge degree, and competition has been incredibly important there. BT was basically a monopoly.
Yeah, but you know, the opposite has happened on water, which are monopolies. They continue to be monopolies.
Yes.
Shouldn't be about a monopoly. And you know, there's been some restraint on price rises. Ofwat, the regulatory body, is supposed to keep prices down, but they haven't really succeeded, have they? When you look at what's happened, and it's gone twice as fast as inflation. So you know, you wouldn't think it was difficult.
Yeah.
And indeed, these water company chairs are paid millions and millions and millions. I mean, one of them paid 15 million a year. So, you know, it's not exactly underpaid for the little they do.
Yeah, well, it's a big debate, and we're going to have it on this programme. Geoffery, thank you very much indeed. That's Geoffery Lean, who's an environmental journalist.